Yo, what is going on, boys? Snats here. We're back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about the feature premiere that came out yesterday, discussing Diamond Dynasty and some of its new features. And we're going to be going into it a little bit deeper, talking about the theme team feature that's going to be coming into MLB The Show 23. This is huge. I'm most excited about this in Diamond Dynasty. I've been wanting theme teams for years in Diamond Dynasty, and we finally have it. We've never seen it in MLB The Show before, so it's going to be interesting this year. I'm sure there's going to be some things that slip through the cracks because they've never done this system before, but it's good to know that it's here to stay and it's going to be in future games as well. So before we get into this, if you guys missed the feature premiere, I do have a video covering everything that they went over, just the basics of it. So be sure to check that video out. Also, if you guys are new around here, be sure to subscribe to the channel and throw a like on the video if you guys enjoy the content. Let's get into theme teams. All right, so here we go. We've got a screenshot here of a captain's card, Miguel Cabrera. Now, how you're going to be able to tell if this is a captain or not, obviously in the bottom left-hand corner of the card art, you're going to want to look for that C. It's going to say Tigers team captain or whatever team is going to be out there. So starting out in launch, I'm assuming each team is just going to have one captain. And I don't know if this Miggy card is going to be the actual captain or not, or if this is just kind of a preview for the premiere. But if we get a 92 Miggy on day one as a captain, that's going to be huge. I'm excited to see who all the captains are going to be come day one. I'm going to be making a Guardians theme team, so I'm assuming we're probably going to have like Jose Ramirez as our captain. And then for our pitching captain, it probably will be like Emmanuel Clase or Shane Bieber. But since I just brought that up, basically how it's going to work, it sounds like each team is going to have a hitting captain, and then each team's going to have a pitching captain. So how it's going to work for the hitting captain is that the hitting captain has to be in the starting lineup and playing for at least 6 innings, I think it was, and then anything beyond the 7th inning, all of those players that qualify for the theme team will still get those boosts. Now, if you have a captain and you take him out in the 3rd inning, right? All of those boosts that qualify for the theme team will be taken away for example, Miggy Cabrera. Every player that played for the Tigers on that theme team, all of those boosts are going to go away if you take them out early. So be sure to keep these captains in until at least the 7th inning. For pitchers, on the other hand, all they have to do is be in your starting lineup or in your bullpen, whatever. They don't have to start. As long as they're in your bullpen or in your starting rotation, the boost will apply to all of those players that play for that team. So let's take a look here at Miggy. He's got the captain. He's going to boost every player that plays for the Tigers, of course. So how it's going to work, there's 3 different tiers. You got tier 1, which requires only 5 hitters from that specific team. That will give those players +5 contact and +5 batting clutch. Now, I'm not sure if these attributes are going to be all across the board for every single team. I'm assuming so. And then it also has a -5 fielding ability for a tier 1 boost. I'm not really sure why this is a thing. I think it's just to kind of balance the teams out and not make things too good. I'm not sure, but it's kind of weird that you can have a captain in a theme team and it affect you negatively. That's very weird to me, but I guess it's kind of a balance thing. Going to tier 2, you must have 8 hitters from the Detroit Tigers, and you have to have Miguel Cabrera at a parallel level 1. So that will get you +5 power, +10 contact, +10 batting clutch, and then -3 fielding ability. Looking at this, man, some of these players are going to get juiced, and I really think theme teams is going to be good because a lot of these cards that get washed out within a couple months are going to be usable all year long because of these boosts that they're going to be getting. And then tier boost 3, you got 11 hitters, and then Miguel Cabrera has to be a level 2 parallel. So tier 3 boost will get you +10 power. That's crazy right there. You got somebody that's a 70 power and they boost them up to an 80 plus whatever they get from paralleling. I mean, some of these guys are going to be juiced. You got +15 batting clutch, +15 contact against lefties. I mean, these are going to change cards completely just by having a theme team. I love this. And like I said, I've been wanting theme teams in MLB The Show for years, and I'm glad they're finally bringing it in. This might not be the best way to do it, in my opinion, But at least now we have something, some kind of base for theme teams, and it's here to stay. And I cannot wait to see how this is going to affect the game. Like I said before, there's going to be, those early game cards that get washed out within a couple months are going to be usable throughout the entire year. And these guys are going to get huge boosts. And I'm assuming the tiers are going to change as the year goes on. The boosts will get bigger. So yeah, and they did say if they find that, say there's a team that's a little too OP, a little too fast, they did say that they will buff things out, because again, this is their first time ever doing this. So there could be some glitchy teams out there. Something tells me the Yankees theme team is going to be absolutely stacked. It did show us this, that there's going to be a hitting captain and a pitching captain. So there's going to be 2 captains each, like I said before. And you don't have to have these guys on the same team. So I could have a Guardians hitting captain with all Guardians fielders and hitters getting those boosts. And then I could have a Yankees pitching captain and have a whole all Yankees bullpen and rotation. And those guys would all get boosted. So you can kind of have like a hybrid theme team kind of thing going on, which might be the move. You might have the Guardians. The Guardians have a really good pitching, bullpen, and starting rotation, but their hitting isn't the best. So you might want to switch up the hitting a little bit. They did also show us this Willie Mays captain card. And we notice here, it is not a captain card for the Giants. It's a captain card for players or hitters that played from the 1950s to the 1960s. So instead of it just being a theme team strict roster, now you can have a theme team from a whole era. That is amazing. You're going to have, the 90s theme teams. All of these videos that you see on YouTube of team builds can potentially be theme teams and captains that get boosts. So the sky is the limit with this theme team thing. And there's all kinds of different themes that they could come up with by them just showing us players that play within 10 years. This is crazy. And we do notice here the tiers are actually a little bit different than just your normal theme teams. Instead of, getting that -5 fielding ability, there's the +5, +10, +15. So it's a little bit different. We also have to keep in mind, because they did announce that there still will be a collection reward for live series cards. I feel like live series collections and any collections in general are going to be tough this year, because prices on these theme team cards are going to be skyrocketing, because people are going to be desperate to buy some of those, lower diamond players to complete their theme team. Prices are going to be different this year in MLB The Show 23, so it could be tough when it comes to completing those collections. They also gave us this screenshot here. Sorry if it's a little bit blurry, but you are able to see if your opponent is a theme team or not in the loading screen. Before you jump into the game, it's going to let you know at the top right hand corner, Miguel Cabrera tier 1 boost. It's going to let you know who the team captain is and which tier they are at. So it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. Now, these captains that you guys are seeing, it's not going to be like this all year long where it's just one captain per team. There's going to be more captains that they release throughout the year. And they're not just going to be live series cards. You're going to have, milestone cards and all that stuff, finest that might qualify as a captain. So keep an eye out. More content throughout the entire year they're able to release for captains. And we can't wait to see all that. There is a filter in the marketplace that you are able to filter captains and see every single captain that's available, pitcher and hitter. So I can't wait to see what they do with this. Diamond Dynasty is going to be so much different this year than what we're used to, and I'm excited, and I'm glad they're changing things. They did say in their stream that they were upset that things have been, I guess, dry, and they're upset with how things have been the last couple years. So hopefully this year is going to be a new leaf and things are going to be changed, and hopefully for the best. So yeah, guys, that's going to be it for me. Let me know down in the comments, what theme team are you guys going to be doing this year? Of course, you guys know I'm going to be doing a Cleveland Guardians theme team this year. Very, very excited for that. But that's going to be it for me, boys. I'm out of here. Peace.